And you know, for 50 we should have old people doing it.
What?
Hey, what's that?
I still in shock and awe. Like I want to know what you meant by that. Like we could just let that pass like that?
We have to.
What you mean? What you mean we have to? Bro. But y'all don't pour out for 2 weeks and it's getting so wild.
Like you know, old man hentai.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Oh, but yo, and you know what? Hey, welcome everybody. This is the Otaku Summit brought to you
live?
by Solid. Yes, wait.
Bro, we was live this whole time.
It's the fact that I was still so stunned. What kind of hentai you be watching?
Cam, you have to leave this in.
This was
Cam shaking his head. I agree with Cam. Oh, welcome everybody. This is the Otaku Summit brought to you by the Solid. I am 1/4 of your co-host Javon, aka Kuma, alongside Omar, aka Bruce Wayne, and our resident ghost of the pod, April. How y'all doing?
Doing great.
I can tell like this. We start off with so much
I'm
energy.
doing great.
Y'all couldn't wait. Like y'all get all kind of like I don't know what is happening when you take a break for 2 weeks, but apparently you think about old man hentai. I
can't.
Hey, listen to me.
I can't go
y'all the most interesting set of people I know. I just don't know what to tell you. I know what to tell you. So how y'all been, man? How was your weekend? What's going on with everybody?
It was good.
I think my weekend was kind of quietish.
Yeah.
Yeah, my eventful weekend was the week before.
What happened the week before?
Same.
True. Okay.
It was
okay,
my
yeah,
birthday.
yeah,
It was my
right.
birthday.
Yeah,
week
how was your birthday?
after,
How did you?
week
Yeah,
before.
the last time we pod, that's true. It was going to be April's birthday. How did your birthday go, April? Tell us.
My
What did you
birthday went great. It's just that no one gave me a shot or the Harry Potter shot glasses. So I'm disappointed.
Yes, very disappointed. Very disappointed. But did you get wasted?
But like me and my friends, we had dinner, we had drinks, and just nice and fun. And then I was also on vacation. Listen,
Nice.
All right.
I rest. I watch anime. I catch up on Genshin.
All right.
Oh,
Flip. She back.
I'm back.
Genshin survives.
She's flicking back.
I'm back.
Genshin is alive once more. All right.
It's alive. I got my man Ayato.
I have no idea what
I
that is,
don't
but
know
I'm
what that is, but okay.
congratulations.
I got his weapon too. Use that birthday
All
money,
right,
get
all
that
right,
weapon.
Yeah, the samurai sword.
April is back to spending large amounts of money on Genshin Impact. We love to see it. We love to see it so much. But I mean, we got a shout out to producer. What's going on, brother? You ain't see us in 2 weeks. What's up? How you feeling, man?
I could be home right now.
I feel like though, that resonate with me. He could be home. He could be anywhere, but he chooses to be here with us.
I know you are. Listen,
Dedication.
Cam, you are the best producer ever. Best producer ever.
I must say. Oh yeah, so April, how's your Marvel binge been going? Because this week is Doctor Strange, so I hope that you are ready for what's about to
I
happen.
am ready.
All right.
I'm watching it Friday, so guys, if you still want to catch up on those shots, you know where I can be on Friday.
We fishing for these shots. All right, cool. What you started Moon Knight?
I have. I'm up to date with Moon Knight.
Solid.
And Moon Knight is just so good. I don't know, it's just like the quality is so different than all the other series that I've watched.
It is.
It's like it feels like I'm watching a full length movie every episode, like with production quality and everything. It's just like Moon Knight is just so good.
And can we just shout out Oscar Isaacs, who is doing such an amazing job?
Yes.
Give that man the Emmy.
He needs an Emmy.
Listen,
he needs to be nominated. I really hope he gets nominated.
Listen,
I know it started kind of like a joke, but no, seriously.
Yeah,
he needs to be nominated.
He literally playing three different characters.
Yes.
Extremely well.
He is now my third favorite. because like you guys know that I will always love Tony Stark. I'll always love Tony Stark.
Yeah.
I love Tony Stark. I love Doctor Strange, and now Steve and Mark has come into my
it's always
come
one of
into
them
my
two
have
who
come
the
at my
gals is
table.
like.
For some odd reason,
I love
Steven.
both of them.
Wait, a lot of people like Steven?
Yes, pretty.
I love both of them.
A lot of people love
both
Doctor.
of them.
A lot of gals.
Oh,
love
you mean
Doctor
Stephen
Strange.
Strange?
Yeah,
Oh, I was on Moon Knight. I was like, because I was about,
No.
so I was about to ask, like, who do you like more, Mark Spector or Steven?
Well, I like Mark more, but I
Mark.
appreciate Steven. Like,
Yeah, I appreciate Steven a bit more.
So much.
I appreciate him a bit more.
Both of them
so much.
equally.
Yeah, I appreciate.
It's like asking a mother to choose between her twins. I can't do that. I love both of them.
Yes, you can.
I mean, very early on, I guess you can. You absolutely can.
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like Steven is just so precious. Like
Yeah.
he's so precious.
I mean,
and then
he's
like,
also
and then there's Mark.
Yes.
And then there's Mark.
That's the thing.
And then there's
Steven
Mark.
was so annoying. I was early on. I was like, bro, shut up and give Mark.
Exactly. You in the way,
you
bro.
soften up too much, man. Hey, come on, man.
But like last week's episode really made me love Steven. Like made me really love Steven.
No, I mean the last few episodes definitely may have me
I have like these two, like it's like when you have your comfort character, right? You have your comfort character, that's Steven. But then my character, that's Mark.
That's my character.
Mark just more.
My
more exciting
character.
to me.
Yeah, Mark is definitely more exciting. He has more nuance. He has more story behind him. Whereas Steven is your regular Mary Sue character. So it balances out.
Steven just
he's a Mary Sue character.
He got
which again shows like how well us guys play both roles.
Yeah.
Because you honestly can feel two separate characters.
Yeah.
I
honestly forget that.
Yeah, like
they the same person.
Exactly. To that point, you can really say, "Who do you like more?"
Yeah.
Like it definitely feels like that. So
I
appreciate.
And it look like there's a third person.
Yes, there is.
There is.
I forget
there
his
is.
name.
I think I forgot too. I forgot as well. I can't remember.
Oh God.
And it's like at the tip of my tongue, but I can.
His name starts with an A, I think.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Anthony,
No, he does not.
What is this?
I really can't remember.
I can't remember.
No, I can't. That's crazy. But we're about to find out soon, but I can't remember. I can't remember. That's really crazy. That's really good. But okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, wait. Did you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Disappointed.
See that laugh? Yeah,
disappointment.
Disappointed.
They're
disappointed.
I ain't attracted
April,
to
you had one job.
Disappointed.
I ain't attracted to them.
I don't care if you ain't attracted to them. You have to watch it.
Wow.
They're not my fancy.
Exactly.
You gotta be attracted to them.
Exactly.
No, it's not. It's not about attraction. It's also about what's the word for it? They don't pique my interest.
Yay.
Yeah.
They're not my favorite Avengers. Okay, they're like meh.
They don't tickle you. That's what it is.
All right. I can understand you feeling that way about Sam, but Bucky.
Yeah,
though,
Bucky. I know a lot of people like Bucky.
That's my nigga.
I don't like Bucky. I don't like Bucky.
Bucky got a lot of nuance in this as well. So he got a lot more. He has a lot more personality
in the show too. Like, they play very well off of each other.
They did. Like buddy cops.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. But all right. I mean, it's still disappointing. But I feel you. So on to some news this week. I saw from the middle news that I have, Made in Abyss is getting some news in the next few days.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's probably an announcement on what's happening with season 2, along with Mob Psycho as well.
The best anime Bones ever made.
Finally, I mean it's true. Boy,
I said what I said.
Wow, y'all's come, but you
will do anything in your power to knock down for Malcolm's brother. Anything in your power.
I was like, there was some. I almost agreed until I remembered all the work Bones has done. I say, hold on, wait. Wait a minute. You almost had me.
Excuse you,
had me.
I said what I said.
The strange thing, I'm realizing a lot of people don't take I mean, there are a lot of people who don't take the Full Metal Alchemist.
A lot of people haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist.
That too.
Because they need to.
That too.
Yeah, they do, but
People
honestly,
have not carried them in the right direction.
They gonna
People
eventually get there.
Full Alchemist Brothers should be one of the first animes that you watch.
Honestly, I could agree with that too. Though.
I could definitely agree with that.
It has the elements
everything.
of a gateway anime.
It does. It gives you all the fantastical stuff.
Yeah.
Along with a great story and plot, interesting characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a decent length. Yeah, it's a good gateway. It's a good gateway.
Yeah.
Anime, especially if you're trying to say, well, these are like the more serious side of anime. I'm like, yeah.
April, you could be okay.
Yeah, my boy said, but Mob is coming back though. But Mob is really good. It's coming back.
Peak.
It's really good. It's
peak
really
moments.
Peak. That's what I say. Peak animation wise, I'll say.
Wow. Okay.
Peak animation wise, that is definitely Mob Psycho is definitely Bones.
My nigga Reagan.
Bones,
My nigga,
my good son Mob.
Yes, sir.
My good son Mob.
Oh man, the second season was so good.
It really was.
They should have ended there. Like one should have ended that whole series there, because that was perfect. Because for most of the series, Mob usually he didn't really have that much of a challenge.
Yeah.
But for the first time, he had this
season
antagonist who was like he pushed him beyond his limits, bro. I just was like, bro,
that was some great stuff.
Amazing, and the animation. Oh my god.
Yeah, that sounded like that was Pete. That's
oh my god. And there was two moments like this in the show that had me raved. The first one was with the guy with the black hair, who was like one of the general dudes. He fuck up everybody in the crew before Mob reached out.
Right.
And then after that was when he fight the boss. And I say, how y'all top this first one? Like, wait, what?
So with no difficulty.
None at all.
Like no difficulty.
None at all.
Yeah.
Mob's like, bro.
Mob is great. I can't wait.
Easiest 10 I ever give in my life.
The easiest 10. Oh man. I mean, if you have any more news.
News wise,
yeah.
Dragon Ball Superhero got a new date.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it coming out this month, I think. The end of this month.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
In Japan?
Yeah, in Japan.
Oh, snap.
So
all right, cool.
You're going to see a lot more stuff from that in the coming weeks.
Okay,
most likely you can see some spoilers too, because
Yeah.
Japan they have a tendency to spoil this movie. Because remember with Broly, they spoil Gogeta.
Of course.
They spoil
Man, they put him right in the trailer.
Yeah, they spoil Gogeta. They spoil what was the other thing they did spoil? It was something major they did spoil.
From Broly?
Yeah.
It was Gogeta.
And something else in the trailers, but I just like
I can't recall.
Why?
It wasn't Gogeta and the fact that Gogeta went blue?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was that. Yeah. But that was right. I didn't the box.
Why would they show that?
I don't know. Like
that was because I saw a post on Twitter. It was like, imagine how your theater would have been if they didn't.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you didn't anticipate that already. Because I think it got spoiled with a toy first. No, it got spoiled with the game first, and then that came out. I'm like, yo.
But see, even with Dokkan, it still isn't 100% confirmed.
That's true. I mean, yeah, you could have been like doing a whatever.
Yeah.
Huh?
So
Dokkan.
That's the mobile game.
Yeah, the mobile game.
The popular one. The gacha one.
Yeah, it's a gacha game.
Yeah.
Yes, it's usually most anime games are gachas.
Yeah.
Honestly. So
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, it is very true. So, but okay, Tool did not know
Don't
that.
Get lost
so
in the
we
gacha.
should. Okay, that means we should be expecting this movie sometime in the winter.
No, I think.
Is this the one we're going to guess? It's going to guess Aspie?
Yes.
I mean, yes, the one we're going at.
Yes.
But, yeah.
I think we'll more than likely get it in like August or September.
You think so?
Yeah.
That quick?
Ooh.
Yeah, because it usually is take only like a month or two after it in Japan before we get it over there. Because remember, Broly came out in December, and then we got it.
I still don't remember this Broly movie.
I think so. We did. Oh yeah. All right. So it still may hit summer.
Yeah.
All right. That makes sense.
Oh yeah. Another thing is that in terms of this movie, it's now 100% confirmed that it takes place after Granola, because
yeah,
there was a piece of promotion that came out
I'm
a
lost.
few weeks ago where they was like,
uh-huh.
that's, they only said that it was after the Broly movie,
Uh-huh.
but they didn't acknowledge like Moro or Granola. So people was like, oh, this movie ain't canon,
Uh-huh.
and yada yada yada. And then it wasn't until a V Jump scan came out, like coincided with the release of the latest chapter, that was like, they had like a little segment for Piccolo where he was like reflecting on Gohan over the years, from like as a little boy to where he is now.
Oh,
And
where's that? I
Look
want to
at
watch
that.
and
that.
like
The number one
and like
dad.
they show it.
The number one dad.
Yeah.
You gotta love Piccolo.
Yeah.
I
And then like
know.
they showed
Raising
Piccolo
Goku's
talking
kid.
about
I know.
Gohan during the Moro arc. So we know
Oh,
that the Moro
Oh,
arc, this is
takes
after
place.
the
where's
Moro arc. And then we
this?
know it's
Okay.
after Granola, because Granola arc happens right after the Moro
Yeah,
arc. Like
yeah.
literally right after.
Oh, okay. It's a scan.
So,
it's a scan.
It's like two it's like a two full spread scans
Uh-huh.
of Piccolo
Oh, okay.
reflecting on Gohan over the years.
All right, cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
April. It's he's talking about the manga for Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
So they currently it's
Oh,
two arcs
okay.
that took place after the Broly arc.
Yeah.
So everyone's speculating like when would this take place, or like
Yeah.
does this take place prior before?
Because
So
the first thing
basically
confused a
it's
lot of people,
I
because
have to go read
but
that.
it was actually one of the trailers, one of the promo trailers that they released that confused a lot of people, because they just
Really?
said that it after Broly, that was it. They didn't acknowledge more.
Oh, they didn't know more than
Yeah.
us. Okay.
So it wasn't until this thing in the manga come out to.
Then now you know it's like it's
Yeah.
after those two. I
Yeah.
mean that's pretty interesting. That actually, I mean, if you wanted to, that can actually add to like some fire of the fact that the anime could be coming back, and then they'll just animate those two arcs. So that's kind of like fill in the gap
Yeah.
in between. So I mean that's possible. That's a possibility.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Didn't know that. All right. Cool. So I wonder like once this arc is done with Granola, because I know it's supposed to be done soon, if it's going to
It should
go
be.
into this, or is the movie going to
See,
be
that's
like
the
a
thing.
gap
We don't know.
between?
We don't know. Like what I would hope for is that after this Granola arc is over, then they announce the anime coming back. And I would
Maybe.
prefer that they don't animate the stuff in the manga and just continue on from post superhero, post Granola era. Because I really like it was annoying to have to go through Battle of the Gods and Resurrection of F, Resurrection of Frieza again in the Super anime. Like I didn't need to see
No,
that.
me too.
And, like,
it was the same for me.
and the Frieza arc in the anime, sorry, in the TV anime, wasn't as good as the movie version.
It was not. So,
And Gohan was like even worse in the TV version than the movie version. Because remember the whole, like, he had the burnout thing. You know the screenshot of Gohan looking all goofy because he get beat from a darn peon from
Peon,
Frieza.
right?
Like, I guess it's like, come on, man.
It's
Lord.
the treatment for Gohan is ridiculous.
Exactly.
So,
Why do you
so-
treat my boy like that, man?
I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm an evil.
So much.
It's like it's that child that you know that's destined for greatness, and then you just keep beating them down.
Yeah,
for no reason.
So hold on, I was
For no
arguing
reason.
with
That's the
somebody
thing.
on Twitter.
Like you gave him greatness, and you just like you just took it
literally.
from him.
I was
Like, you
arguing with
gave him
somebody on Twitter 2 weeks ago about this, and he was trying to justify
Where was I?
Gohan being tried. Hey, listen, bro,
Where was I?
like
Excuse me?
I already
Where was I?
destroyed his
Right.
argument already, but I just he was just going on and on. I was just like, before I tell this nigga to shut his bitch ass up, let me
Bro.
just leave him alone. I just leave that whole thing alone. Bro.
that's
I say,
crazy.
bro, like
Oh my god.
like he like I don't. It was so stupid, bro. Anyways,
You can't help
but-
the loss. You can't help the loss. So you're basically saying you don't want them to animate the Moro or the Granola.
I mean, I don't. Okay, if they do Granola, because at least we'll have like Ultra Ego. I'd love to see that
Because
animated.
that was gonna be my thing too. If like if they
Yeah.
skip over, I feel like it's gonna be some gaps because
Yeah.
they're gonna use that. So it's been
Yeah.
like no explanation as to why they have this.
Yeah.
So I mean, so then you'd just be like, oh well, you gotta go read the manga. So I don't know how to translate.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they could
it is
do
what
the
it is.
Granola because I feel like that one would definitely be good as an anime because Bardock in it.
True.
Then, like I said, Ultra Ego, Goku fully
yeah,
master Ultra
Ultra
Instinct in
Instinct and
this.
stuff like that.
And then another thing is that you read the latest chapter.
No, I haven't.
You can't like.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, I'm
basically,
not. Yeah, I'm ready to get it.
Bardock fought the main villain in the past.
In the current arc for Granola.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the Namekian dude who was taking care of Granola, he summoned their native dragon. And he asked the dragon to take Bardock away from the planet, but then Bardock was like, no, I won't go. And long story short, Bardock had a free wish, and he wished that both of his sons would have like good fortune, basically. Both of his sons, Goku and Raditz. And so yeah.
Did the wish just not work for Raditz?
Exactly. That's why. That's why I saw.
That's funny.
I saw a theory.
Raz got bodied by a 4-year-old.
I saw a theory that Raditz coming back, and like this whole wish thing. Just like kind of gives more testament to that, because maybe like Raz get a second chance or
like
some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah,
but if he got a second chance, where the hell he's been all this time?
That's the thing, and some people think we can find that out in this movie.
Or maybe they're trying to say he didn't go to hell. Like
Yeah.
somehow he avoided hell.
I don't know.
Or somehow he was able to keep his body. I don't know.
If he come back and he bodied Gohan.
Don't say that.
Don't do that.
Don't put that in the
Don't
universe.
do that.
Why would you say that?
Exactly.
Take that back.
Why would you even?
I know that. Listen.
Relax.
I'm a Gohan fan
Relax.
to the end, but I know that they're gonna do Gohan dirty in this movie. Like they put in such a highlight on Gohan. And I'm like, y'all are not going to trick me. You're not going to give me high
April, we
hopes.
gotta believe.
I know what y'all
We have to believe.
That's kind of my sentiments as well. But yeah,
listen, I believe.
We gotta believe.
Listen,
I believe when he came back to fight Boo. I believe when he came back to go fight in that tournament. I don't believe no more.
What tournament?
Oh, tournament.
World tournament.
Anyway, right, that's
where he trained for, and then we expect him to do something great, but no, he decided what.
I ain't gonna lie. In the manga, he do something great. He fight.
Yeah,
he is the one who beat Kefla.
Yeah, in the manga he did. But they didn't do that in anime.
Yeah, in the anime they had Goku.
Of course.
Yeah, they had
Goku. Of course.
But
of course.
I was gonna say, if you go with no expectations, you will not be disappointed. And that's what I'm going
sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I am going with the expectation that Gohan is doing nothing in this movie.
To believe.
And if he does nothing, I will be fine.
Listen, in the words of MJ, if you expect disappointment, you're not going to be disappointed.
And when he fight Titanium Cell,
bro, I won't even lie.
It could be great.
If there's a Titanium Cell, I am laughing at that. I trust me when I say that. I am breaking out into laughter. If there was a Titanium Cell.
How much time did you bring Cell back? Wait.
I mean, they only brought
they bring him back. Yeah, they bring Frieza back.
Yeah, that what you're thinking about was GT. That was GT was pretty much
that was the
yeah.
Thinking about GT, yeah, the hell arc with Super Android 17, which I liked a lot.
That wasn't bad.
Super Android 17 was really good.
Really good.
I like that.
That was a nice touch.
Even though that was a plot hole, but okay.
Well, it was a filler, so no matter. It was a filler. That's not the case. Yeah. So, anything else going on?
News-wise, I don't think so. I mean,
no.
The One Piece movie had a date or release date in Japan. I don't think they announced the American date yet.
All right. What was the date? Say the date for the people
in Japan.
One Piece fans watching.
I think August.
August.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that works.
Yeah.
It works. I mean, we definitely probably see in the winter.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. All right, cool, man. That's about. I mean, they continuing doing promotion with it and showing a bunch of pictures like that.
Oh, I know one more thing.
What's that?
What's it?
Sailor Moon is going to be concluded the right way.
The right way.
Next year.
The right way.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny about that? You know what's so hilarious about that? That Sailor Moon is being ending in the right way. It's the fact that she is married to Tagashi.
Oh, you mean the mangaka?
Yeah, for Sailor Moon is married to
Tagashi. Yeah, that's.
But to a person that is not ending his that's hilarious to me. I didn't really thought about that. That's like so.
And she might have to carry on.
No, for real.
And maybe she will actually finish it. But she does carry on.
I think that she actually is learning his art style, or has learned his art style.
Yeah, so she's been learning his art style.
Strong possibility Just in case.
Honestly,
You wanna know? So like if like
I don't give a fuck
God
who
forbid,
draw
like,
that
after
manga.
he passes,
I don't give a fuck how that manga
You say that
continues
now.
as an anime or
You-
a manga.
you-
I don't care.
you
I
say
just
that
need it to
now.
continue.
You say that now.
I need it to continue.
And then that don't look right. And you're like, what is this? What am I watching?
No,
I mean,
no,
what am
no,
I
you
no.
know how
Togashi could
Marco-
be there
you
to
know how
supervise, but like what Toriyama was, not Toriyama, what Kishimoto was doing with Boruto.
Boruto. And then he had to come in and be like, okay, hold on.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you remember.
Give me this back.
We all remember how Boruto started.
Right. Just
Yeah.
like, come, give me this back.
Bro, that
We all
Boruto
know how
manga wasted our
Boruto
time
started.
for a whole year. They
But-
recap the movie.
No lie. When you mentioned how Dragon Ball Z super recapped the movie and the anime,
Yeah.
my mind went straight to Boruto. Bro, Boruto not only recapped in the anime, they recapped in the manga. I have never seen
I
nothing
know,
like that
in
in
it's
my
amazing.
life.
amazing.
That-
It's amazing.
To this
And it was
day,
beat
I was
for
like,
beat.
It's what made me drop
Beat for
both the
beat,
manga
freaking
and-
Why do we need
And
to see
anime.
this in the manga?
That's what, bro. I'm like, yo, why do we need to see this twice?
That was retarded.
We watched the movie.
Exactly.
Technically, we'll see it 3 times.
Yeah,
Like
we
the
did see
movie,
it.
the manga,
But at least
and
the
anime.
TV anime made it better because they added
That's
stuff to
the
it.
only thing.
That's the
yo,
only thing to save it for the TV
only
version.
reason we got that again was so they can change up Momoshiki.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
design.
yo,
That's it.
I didn't kill.
Exactly.
I didn't like. I did not come out
Exactly.
of that movie and be like, you know what? I wish Momoshiki had looked different. Like
That
there
was the
no-
biggest troll ever because they
Bro.
literally started it with the future thing with him and Kawaki
to
fighting.
give you the
To
movie
give you the- bruh.
again, bro. The gates of hell is gonna welcome them. So they're gonna throw a party for them.
Wait.
I want you to know the gates of hell are going to welcome them with open arms. Because
Definitely.
there's no way
Like,
I should have
welcome.
had to see the movie 2 more times in
Right.
both manga and anime form.
Right?
You could have skipped all,
All
of that.
mate. No
All-
need for that.
Like you did, bro. You could have just went straight into the story.
Exactly.
Like why?
Exactly.
Why was that? You know what?
Exactly. Just pain me. Just pain.
bro.
I don't. Who? Anyway.
It's fine.
Boruto
Drop Boruto.
Boruto has
honestly,
been
I
a,
drop
it's been a
Boruto.
it's been a rocky ride. I didn't
I
read.
drop it.
Yo, I didn't read any of that. Like
I
I
didn't
was
read it
I was
either.
waiting. I was waiting until the actual things that's like, all right,
Yeah.
now I can.
Yeah,
now I can
read
actually
this
look
shit,
at this.
'cause,
I was
like,
like,
you-
girl, because I don't know what
I'm
y'all
like,
doing.
Why? But
I've
why?
never seen, bro. Anyway, that's the height of when you trying to get everything out of.
You think
a
they was
series.
trying to? You think they had a writer's block? They had a writer's block.
No,
and
it's
they're like,
really
There's no way
Like,
because if
they're
you
really
can
greedy.
think of that beginning, you clearly had an
They're really
idea as to where you want the story to go after that
Already,
beat.
boom!
Already.
Like you know where this
They
going.
have
Exactly.
block, man. They have
You
block.
know
They
where
have
this
writer's
going.
block.
We could have been there already if they didn't wait.
Real
I-
talk,
you
mate.
know-
We would have been
See,
there.
no,
Wait.
bro, I mind this upsetting me. This came back to my mind and has upsetting me so much.
So
On
boy,
top,
you right,
on
mate.
top of it, the fact that they redid the movie in the manga already monthly.
Exactly.
So I gotta
mate.
wait month to month to reread
Siobhan, 100% correct,
movie
mate.
that I
April,
have-
April, we would have been there by now, mate.
we would have been right
We
now.
would have been there, mate.
Right now, we would have been in the future. Right now, if they
What
just
a
went
sick.
straight into the story.
I hate
It
this.
ain't
niggas,
like
mate.
there was a weekly manga.
Yeah.
So you can run
You ain't
through
gonna
it
figure
kind of
that.
quick. Right.
Yeah.
Kinda quick. You can run. No,
Bruh.
this was monthly.
monthly,
For
bro.
at least, I can't even recall, like at least
A year, bro.
a
Wow.
solid, no, for real, a solid
year.
year of the movie
Wow.
done in the. I'm like, y'all
Wow.
got to be kidding me, bro. Bro, anyway, Boruto.
Look how I about to shit
Ooh,
on Boruto.
Boruto is a love-hate relationship.
Oh my
Boruto is so
God.
strong.
When this get announced, I was so
Brain.
excited, mate.
It's what I'm saying.
So excited.
Because I like the end. I like the thought of like, okay, a continuation with their
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
I with that. We watched the movie. I
Yeah.
say
I
I'm
mean,
for
I
it.
know.
I ready.
I ready.
I
These
ready.
dudes did the movie again. I was like,
Tragic. Just tragic.
bro,
Trash.
bro.
Garbage. The
What is
ultimate
it?
betrayal.
I still gotta go on.
This hurt me more when
The
Sasuke
anime,
leave, bro.
the anime didn't even have to do it. The anime started with original content, and then when it was done, decided, all right, we can do the movie. Why?
And even then,
Why?
like,
I tell you,
the
someone
anime
was
original
sick.
content
Someone
don't
had to
hit
be
me.
sick or something.
Bro.
Like they in
I-
like the hit and miss right now, and
I
like
swear to
I
God,
don't give a shit
bro,
about none of this.
I promise, even in the they could have just skipped over that, and we would have known. We'd have filled in
Yeah.
the blanks.
Exactly.
These dudes.
Shoot,
Still
could just had
decided to do the
someone
movie.
like someone just briefly say, "Oh well, this happened in the movie," blah blah blah. You know, just like that. In case like like who like in case you didn't see it, this is what happened. Blah blah blah. And now we're here. That's all. That's all you have to do.
Just
the
rage.
gates of hell.
Rage.
The gates of hell. That's
They-
it. That's all. That's all. The gates of hell.
Kodachi could kill him.
I
That
swear to
nigga
God.
he's a serial killer. My God. No one need Leo. He probably in league with Isayama. I don't know.
Gotta be.
They probably
They gotta be in
the
cahoots.
one who murdered his
They
family.
gotta be in cahoots, bro. It don't make no sense.
But
They gotta be in cahoots. Anyway,
Oh,
anyway,
wow.
moving on. Moving on
Yes,
from
we
this
move.
tragedy. Jesus Christ!
Are we moving on? Are we moving on to another tragedy?
I was just about to say, hey, man, I gotta move on to something else that made me mad. You know what?
Oh, Lord.
Anyway,
Oh, Lord.
over the weekend, right? Over the weekend, Netflix released one of its anime movies that was that was, I guess you can say, anticipated for a while and up for the season.
Yeah.
Bubble.
Yeah.
Now
To
before
preface this,
yeah, go on, Omar.
Bubble is something that should have been
I was gonna
like
say yes.
perfection.
Yes.
Because the
Yeah.
people
Yes.
attached to this movie
Yes.
are
Yeah.
like
Which is why it was so
big
anticipated.
And they
names,
just popped.
big
the bubble.
established names in the industry.
Bring.
Let me tell you all
Uh-huh.
who these people is. The writer of this movie is my favorite writer of all time. My favorite Japanese writer of all time. Gen Urabuchi. This the man who write Fate Zero, Psycho Pass.
I have beef again.
You got beef
I
with
have,
it?
I have beef.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Javon,
Yeah.
trust
he
me.
writes
We get there,
Fate
we get
Zero,
there. I got
Psycho
A lot
Pass,
of
and
names were attached to this.
Madoka Magica.
Great works. Great
Flawless.
anime. Flawless anime.
Flawless.
I have beef with that man. But
The
keep going.
director was the director of hold on, what his name is again? Oh god. Anyway, the guy who did the character designs is the dude who the creator of Death
Well, the one
Note.
who did the character
The
design.
creator of Death
The
Note
creator of that note.
did the character designs, and
Yeah.
the
You can
director.
kind of tell.
Oh,
You
the
can tell.
director is
Yeah.
one of the guys who did Attack on Titan for Studio Wit. That's who it is.
Big.
He was like the
Right.
main guy behind why Attack on Titan anime was so great
Right.
all those years ago.
Boom.
And then to top it all off, the GOAT, Hiroyuki Sawano, did the music for this movie.
Beautiful.
I mean, well, he ain't stumbled on that.
Beautifully
He ain't
done.
stumbled on that. His
And-
music was very well done.
Yes, but
He-
and to top it all
See?
off, animated by Studio Wit. Beautiful
Mm-hmm.
animation.
Flawless.
Beautiful.
Flawless.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Now, before I get into this,
Yeah.
just know, like you heard those names, right? You
Yeah.
heard those names. Now think of,
Mm-hmm.
I'll use a sports terminology. Think of a sports team, right? That has all stars on it, like the biggest names you can think of.
Yeah.
Like you look at this team, you're like, damn, that's a powerhouse. You just imagine this and say, nah, there's no way that they do not get to the championship game. You think that, and then the playoffs come, and they get kicked out of the first round. That is Bubble. That is Bubble
Yeah.
in a nutshell. That is this
Yeah.
movie in its entirety. All the makings of a fantastic movie
Yeah.
that did not land
Yeah.
at all.
Well,
Now,
Yeah.
Well-
now I must tell you,
Homage.
get two. No, I have to get Amal first. Now, Amal,
I
I
Yeah,
need
no.
to know.
Oh, yeah.
I need
yeah.
to know. Why
Yes,
did you
we
give
need
this
to
movie
know.
an 8?
Well, I wrote a review for this on my anime
We saw.
list.
Okay.
So I'll just say the last paragraph I did to like
Uh-huh.
summarize everything because I gave it an 8 out of 10.
You did.
I debated between a 7 and an 8, but I gave it an
Mhm.
8 because I just personally enjoyment made me give it an 8.
Okay.
So yeah, so basically what I said here is that Bubble is a very ambitious piece of work undertaken by
Mhm.
many giants in the anime industry, and although it doesn't hit every mark on its target, there's still plenty here that's left to enjoy and even love. And if you don't mind stories that aren't that deep, you won't be disappointed one bit, even if you only watch it for the eye candy.
Now, here's my
Yeah.
great review. Great
Yeah.
review. Great review.
Yeah.
Great review. Here's my thing.
In much substance, I understand that.
There's
divorce.
no
I
substance.
understand that.
There's
Nothing.
It's not that there's
Nothing.
not much substance. There's
none.
substance
None.
whatsoever. It ain't the fact that a story that's not too deep. It ain't deep in the biggest form of what you consider deep. This is the most hollow movie that I have ever watched.
Hollow.
Hollow.
I can meet you all halfway. It's
Just like the
it's
bubbles.
very
Hollow.
surface level in the themes. It's very like the main theme of the movie was the whole concept of like life is a spiral that we like.
How did you get that, Amar?
What you mean? How did we get that?
How did you get that, Amar? No, I'm not even joking. I actually want to know. I'm curious. Why did you come to that conclusion? Tell me.
Remember the symbolism with the shell that she had? When he gave her whatever, and then the ending where they was just like, the cycle of creation and destruction is always going to continue throughout history or whatever. The bubbles is like signifying like the destruction and rebirth. Like the Big Bang, basically, something like that. Like destruction makes creation. Yeah, like that, like the spiral, like that. Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you reach it. You are rich.
It's in the stratosphere right now. Because there's no way. I refuse to believe that's what you got. Yo.
No. Okay. See that aspect.
Oma, come on now.
I don't.
Come on now.
That's not why I like this movie though. I like the movie because I really like the main characters, the two main characters, the boy and the girl.
How?
Oma,
and their relationship with each other. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
How did you end?
What you mean?
They are the most blind characters I've
They
ever.
blind.
What do you mean?
They like two-dimensional.
Oma, yes. Oma, they don't have
they got two-dimensional.
Where's the two-dimension?
Personality.
Okay.
Okay.
All
right, here's my thing.
The only two-dimensional about them is their art form. That's it.
No, for real. Here's my thing, right?
I like that one, April. That's a good one.
I watched this movie, right? As I watched this, I will admit, I was enjoying what I was seeing.
Yeah.
Like, without a doubt, I was enjoying what I was seeing.
Yeah.
It kept me going.
Yeah.
But I had no fulfillment in anything.
I understand that.
I had no fulfillment from the characters because they were very bland.
Yeah, apart from the two main characters, in my opinion, everybody else was
them included. Them included. I didn't care about him. I didn't care. There was no motivation to him. There was no motivation to her. They tried at the very, very end give you this idea of her whole speech and this whole of feeling human and how, but it's like, why? You never indicated to us that at any point in this movie that was how she felt. You never indicated to us at any point in this movie that she was searching for something like this. It's now at this time that you decided, okay. So now I admit the ending got me because like, okay, it's beautiful. She died and all that. Yeah. But still, it's like, what attachment was I supposed to have?
Finish
Then the side characters add absolutely nothing. They're just there to try and push whatever the main character's doing. Like they're just there for being their sake.
Yeah.
The world is outside of the visuals and probably because there's bubbles here. It's like, why? What is the purpose of this world? And then during the movie, she gives us the explanation. Pretty much it's like, hey, one day a giant bubble dropped to the earth. And that was it. And it just flood.
And then other bubbles, and then other bubbles came.
It was Tokyo.
It was just Tokyo itself.
Yeah.
Okay, just floods Tokyo, and that's it. Like, okay, so they came here for this. It's like, what caused this? And oh my God, when we finally got probably some indication or verbalization of why this happened, it was the most BS thing that would added to my frustration more with the plot and the characters, which is why I have beef with again. It was because it's like, he just somehow aggravated the bubbles one day because for some odd reason, this female bubble who ended up becoming this girl was somehow attracted to him for who knows why. They never explain. And it's like he can hear everything for who God knows why again. And it's like, I have a strong attachment to you now. Which then brings me to the overemphasis emphasis on the fact that this is a very artistic take on the Little Mermaid that does not land in any form or fashion. So you're supposed to tell me one day you're the bubble and you saw the prince, which is the boy, you fell in love, and now you have some strong attachment to it, and that's because he sees you or some odd reason. The rest of these bubbles get aggravated, which we never get an explanation as to why they're aggravated or why they even have this motivation to begin with or why they have this gripe. But okay, fine, sure. Let's try and show an antagonist in here somewhere after they gave us what we thought would be antagonists and they just like threw them away immediately before. So all right, cool. Let's put something else in there. We have to have some kind of obstacle. We have to have some kind of thing for them to go on, for somehow to have this love there. It's like, bro, what is going on in this movie?
Javon is correct.
You want to know what was
a lot of what you said is actually pretty sound.
I'm like, yo.
And you know what's
that's why I say for me personally
flaw?
is them two that carried the movie for me, and that's why I enjoy it so much.
The animation and the music carried the movie. But anyway, this is the thing, right?
Go ahead.
The animation and the music carried this movie. No one else carried it. Only music animation. But like, you know what else?
Their dynamic.
What?
Whatever. Okay, let me. All right. Oh, wow, that's you. You sit there and you find some comfort in that. But anyway, okay. So you know what else? You know what else is another major flaw? I think it's because, like, you know what might have helped this movie a little bit. Maybe give this movie a little depth, like, little foot space in the water. Like, they need like another point of view. Or another opposing force. Something. Like, you had the bubbles. Because, like, if you're going with this whole Little Mermaid thing, which, like, at first I didn't get until you beat me over the head about it every time you talk about it.
I was at the point where I was like, if y'all reference this Little Mermaid movie one more time, I'm turning this thing off. I promise you, I'm turning this off.
But you had the bubbles. You had the bubbles, and you had Homegirl came from the bubbles. Mm-hmm. Like, some point I thought, like, maybe we could have more bubble people, or maybe see the Bubble Society or something. Or maybe hear some form of communication with the bubbles. Find out, like, why, or even, like, you could, like, if y'all really want to, they could have done a commentary over, like, the environment. Like, maybe the bubbles came down to clean the environment because humans polluted and dirty the earth, and then the bubbles came and got aggravated
why the
bubbles is what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. Like, the bubbles just existed because they had
the bubbles
to exist.
Had the bubbles talk, or like, show like, why we doing this? Because how the movie ended, y'all making me feel like that the girl herself is the bubbles. Yeah. Because after she did everyone was like, it's Uta, that's you. This one, it's like, so this girl is the bubbles the whole time. She is the bubbles.
And they give no explanation.
Is that what you're trying to tell
me?
One of the things I said in my review is that I feel like this would have been infinitely better if it was a TV series, whereas they could spend like 24 episodes properly fleshing out everything.
I just think
because a lot of things that you all said, I feel like they could have done if they had the time to do it.
They just had my thing is they just.
I think it's better. I think a series like this is better as a TV series instead of a movie.
I just feel like they just simply had to give explanation.
Yeah.
Like, I literally watched the movie that gave me so many questions and ignored all of them and just didn't give me an answer. No, for real.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, we presented this world, but this thing is happening.
It's such an interesting world. It's such an interesting, beautiful world.
A great premise. It starts off as like, so you, to a point, you think of like, you'll get an explanation, but it doesn't answer anything.
They focus on the parkour, and I feel like if the bubbles wasn't there, this would have been a great parkour out of me.
I love the parkour stuff, especially when he was jumping on the bubbles. I love that.
Yeah.
But even that was a bit like, what's the point?
That was even a nice sequence of him and her parkouring together. I was like, that's beautiful.
Like, y'all literally just started parkouring because y'all wanted the parkour. And I would have understood more. For real. If you presented me an apocalyptic world, right? I could understand if y'all are forming these parkour teams because this is how y'all live. Like this is like your only means of living. Like y'all have to go against these teams to win rations, to win. I can like it's just simply.
But then they may seem like they go in there on their own free will. There's no society out there.
I was just about to say it. They go in here with their own free will. It's not because y'all have to be in here. Y'all choose to be. So what's the freaking point?
Yeah.
Why are we doing this? Like what's the point of telling me these kids are orphans? Like go outside the bubble. Y'all don't have to be here, bro. Like I was like, yo, this was like this is one of the
that
rare
blew my
cases.
mind when they told me that. That blew my mind when they said, oh, the kids went into the bubble to do parkour and fight over rations.
What you mean?
Like, but there's no need to fight for rations outside the bubble.
See, they coulda easily fixed that and be like Japan would have been ravished or something like that, or they're not accepted by society
all of Japan
because like maybe they think that since they was exposed to the bubbles that they like disease or some shit.
It's
like
what
that.
I'm saying.
They coulda do something like that. Anything.
Something like y'all hit me with the whole. People lost families, parents died, all this devastation is like the mean. You would think that they're trapped inside this bubble. No, they can go enter and go.
On self-reflection, like this movie is very flawed.
Like, bro, this is one of the rarest cases where a plot was so bad that the animation being so good could not save it. Like I really, if it wasn't for the fact that I enjoyed the visuals and animations, I was giving this a 5. In good conscience, I could not give this anything higher than a 6.
I said animation and the people behind the score, y'all work too hard. Y'all work too hard for me to give y'all a 5. I'll give y'all a 6. I'm only giving the 6 because the animation and the music. That's it. That's it. I almost turned off this movie, but I had to watch to the end because I know we're going to discuss this. Because I almost dropped this movie because I see we were 30, 40 minutes, and I'm like, what's the point?
You should have seen me like I'm like I say, okay, an explanation coming at some point, and I'm just watching the time just slowly dwindle. Like an explanation has to be coming at some point. I'm like, what? It's
not.
You mean?
And the thing for the main character, it's just like this is the flaw what we see in like most animes now. Like even like mostly in isekai sometimes. Like you always have like they think that the emotionless main character is so cool and so interesting. No, it's not.
Sometimes
he is
it can
flat
be.
and he is plain.
Sometimes it can be.
You know what made that?
I hate main characters like that. You are just a blank space for the viewer to put themselves in. I don't want that. Give me something I want to care about.
They could have corrected us so much if they actually gave us some kind of like history or story with him. Why are you so blind? Why are you so why are you so distant from these people?
Because the world is a little too loud.
Right, like why are you so distant from these individuals? Like what's the motivation here? Like did something scar you? Like no, you just distant but for the simple fact of being distant. I'm like, yo, I don't wanna see this.
And like, they think that is so cool. They think, oh, that's a good character right there.
And then you have Yuta who comes in for some reason. It's like, oh, she just melts his heart. It's like,
and like you know what? If they give Uta like probably like almost like a Tarzan. Like they try give her like a Tarzan.
She was definitely the stereotypical alien or whatever being comes and tries to learn how to be human, and then that's it. But you don't have but then
she learned how to be human just like that. Like in a snap of fingers, she became human. Like they only had one scene of her running around.
They didn't like
no. That's it.
I told myself that there had to have been like some time skip. Because her speaking English was kind of fast. Like, that happened abruptly.
Bro.
Like, she gone from not being saying anything to, like...
Listen, Tarzan was probably might be shorter. Might be shorter, like in runtime, but then you still saw like the development of Tarzan, like in a nice, well-paced manner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
even the Little Mermaid, even the Disney's Little Mermaid, you saw like the nice slow.
You saw Ariel learn to be human, and what I would have like. My thing is right. If y'all are at least given to say like something of the ilk, like because she fell in love with this dude, she longed to be human. If you was gonna do the whole Little Mermaid thing, give us reason why she wanted to learn how to love, to feel all these humans' emotions and to have this heart. Like, give us something. Like, you just presented this character.
She had
for some odd reason, she's stalking this dude for all these years, and we don't know why. And here, presented it. Here. There you go. There you go. And then another thing, the most random and the funny part about this, funny moment that happened at the end. It's like, I feel like Wit was like, they gave us such great animation until the very end. It's like, all right, we tired now. The most awkward scene is like they kind of just painted it there. It's like, why is this end so awkward? But they had the still frame was like, this is the most awkward thing ever. Like, this looks so out of place. I feel like they just got to that point. It's like, okay, we done. Like, we have nothing left to give. Here, y'all have this. That's it.
Speaking of the ending, they did give me a chuckle, but they gave me a chuckle in the wrong way. So, like, when she's they show like all around the world. Oh yeah, I guess. I was laughing at that too. And you're in this like so you see the guy, this is not a spoiler, but like the guy he had a sniper. He was getting ready to shoot homeboy. Oh yeah, and the bubbles block
the sight.
That's another thing. That's another freaking thing.
So now why the bubble? Everyone both sides. Look up there.
We got world peace slow.
I'm not gonna shoot this guy anymore because of bubble.
You remind me of that. Why we got world peace because of the bubbles? What the bubbles do?
I can't explain.
Why the bubbles? Why the bubbles all of a sudden can go to the entire planet? What's happening?
I can't.
What really happening, man? Somebody help me out, man. Like, this was the first time I've ever watched something where I immediately had to go to the forums to see, like, am I just stupid? Like, am I the one that's not getting it? Am I not understanding the plot? Maybe somebody else can explain the plot for me. No, like, everybody else has the same reaction.
It's the plot too deep.
Yeah, it's the play. Am I not? Is this one of those nuanced things where it's like it's just too deep for you, bro? Like, you just don't get it. Like, you just no. Everybody has the same exact comment. I was like, okay, cool. It ain't just me. The plot is just stupid. All right,
it is beautiful trash. It's beautiful trash. But like you know what's the best? You know what's the best? What like best comparison to this? Like those beautiful, gorgeous music boxes that have the nice, pretty music. Yeah. When you open it, that's Bubble. Like, it's just a beautiful music box. That's what it is. Oh, nothing is inside of it. Nothing is inside of it. It's just a music box.
I know what you mean.
Look at it. You look at it. You listen to the music. You be entertained. Just that's it. That's nothing else. Like, it really.
That's it. Just a beautiful.
Like I said, in the chat, I felt like I just watched
beautiful trash
pictures in motion. Like that was simply that was me watching Bubble, watching pictures in motion.
Most gorgeous background music that I've heard and seen.
Y'all not wrong.
I was so disappointed.
I got a lower my score though.
I was so disappointed.
Such gorgeous background stuff to play in the background.
There's really no reason for that movie to be what it was.
Yeah.
At all.
But it's like y'all had almost every possible good hand in this. Yeah. How could one half of the team drop the ball?
Bro.
But I don't get it. Bro. I really don't get it.
It's like y'all had the animation team and Sawano working their asses off. Y'all writers and directors just come and actors just come and just drop it.
I just want them to remake this as a 25 episode TV series where they could actually add stuff and make this make sense.
Or you might get the Boruto treatment that you just get the same thing in episode 1.
Don't even joke about that.
Watch it.
And what's
next
worse
year,
is like
Bubble, the anime.
This movie like about at least 2 hours long. I'm
that was long.
Yeah, it's 2 hours. It's like 1 hour and 50 something.
Y'all ain't doing nothing in this movie for this to be this late. I might as well tell you, y'all ain't doing nothing in this movie.
They had Apple time. They give us something. I mean, like I honestly, I would have enjoyed this way more if they didn't have the whole bubble concept and it was just parkour.
The bubble was fine. It's like you just needed to give explanation.
Yeah,
that's the thing, and they couldn't do that. So that's why I say they should have just focused on the parkour.
But then the parkour also had no substance because, like, why are you parkouring?
Because now you just diminished the whole fact that they parkour.
It's like a rush. It's like a sport.
Yeah, but for what? Like
They just doing
like
it for
again.
fun.
You know what? You
No,
know, you could make a
that's not
decent sports anime out of
that's
this.
not how they
Now that you think
presented it.
about it.
Yeah.
They presented it as though they were doing it for rations because they're in this apocalyptic
Yeah, like
world.
they're in this
Yeah.
world, but no.
You have these kids who are orphans, so there's no one to take care of them. So this is the only way they can live and survive. And it's like, no, they don't even have to be here. So like, what's the point? Bro?
You know what that review remind me of? Like in
You're not
Paladin,
wrong.
in Paladin,
You're
like
not
you know in
wrong.
Paladin, like when you just thought that Paladin like is a straight fantasy,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden Paladin was like, oh, by the way, I'm also from another world.
Oh, you mean Faraway Paladin?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's how that review. That's what that review reminded me of. It's
Anyway.
like
But
y'all
see,
didn't have to
Faraway
show us
Paladin
this.
was
Y'all didn't have
like
to show us
the
this.
least isekai
It was.
I've ever
I
seen.
know, but then y'all didn't have to tell us.
It was
Just
enjoyable.
just
It
like
was
just like how y'all didn't have to
unnecessary,
show us. Y'all didn't have to show us that these people could come and go as they please out this bubble. Y'all
You know
could
what I
just
thought
cast
she
us
was
in
gonna
this
say?
bubble.
What?
I thought she was gonna mention the people in Tomodachi game in the room.
Oh,
No,
I was
let
like,
me
oh,
tell
Lord,
you.
come in.
Like okay, now since we were talking about that, right?
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
it's like you guys know my gripe about Tomodachi game. Like I'm sure our
Yeah.
listeners know by now. But the
Yeah.
gripe is that I don't like when we're taken out of it, and then there's like they explain what we just saw. Like the person jumped, and they're like, "Ooh," they say, "Oh, you know, they jumped." You want to know why they jumped? Because they want to get up higher. I was like, "No shit, I know that. I know that's why they jumped. You didn't have to tell me why they jumped."
I won't quite say that they just explain what we just saw. They add more nuance as to why what we're seeing. They do. They do.
They do sometimes.
When they show homeboy, like homeboy
psyche aspect, they add a bit more nuance. That's really.
I don't think so.
Like that's the attempt of it. That's the attempt of it.
Sometimes.
Well, that's
but
the
not
main
every
purpose.
time.
I should say that's the main purpose of them. Pretty much to give you like the surface level. You think they doing this because this just like wait, but think about how humans
they also give their
interact,
own input as to what they think is happening.
Yeah,
so that's another thing that they are doing
right.
with those characters. Like they showing us like where their head is at in all of this,
right?
Like, what they think happened, and yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so at least in my opinion, I it flows just fine to me. They don't really, they don't take me out of what's happening.
Yeah, this current game just taking too long for me now. I read.
Yeah, no. Yeah. This needs to end with the next episode. The current game does need to end with the next episode. They definitely
drag this.
Now I understand why they continue the way what they were there because now we need to hear from the trader's point of view and his mindset and thinking and what's going into the game. Mm-hmm. Cool, sure, that's fine. But next episode, the game needs to end. We need to start a new one. Yeah. We need to get on with the whole thing and get more like characters involved and more stuff like that. But but I mean, other than that, I mean, I'm honestly enjoying Tomodachi.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I don't think it's any. Yeah.
I don't think I'm watching anything this season that I lie.
But I'm not.
At first, I was gonna drop Black Rock Shooter, but then something happened in episode 2. That be dying after.
I am mad. I am mad that they cut me off right before I was ranting about it.
I was wondering why it got so quiet. I was like, you just letting us rock. I was like, oh damn, like it's April.
Yeah, I was
wondering what's going on. Like Jesus,
yeah.
The greatest of Tomodachi silence April.
Yeah.
They silence, but no, I didn't start Black Rock Shooter because I
don't start it.
Don't start.
But like some of them the two did bring me back in.
All right.
Because I just died of laughter, but now it's just like this. I understand this world now. A lot of the weird shit. Like I don't think it can get any weirder now because I've seen the peak of weirdness already.
And Black Rock
like
Shooter?
long time ago, right?
It's like there's this guy. The antagonist is like this dude who is like not a femme doll. He's like a doll. Like a robot doll type of thing. Yeah, and he is like kidnapped like these human girls and he is fucked them. And like what? I don't know why he is doing it though. And like he in charge of all the robots and like they try to like destroy the world for some reason.
Doesn't he like have like a strap on penis or something like that? I can't remember.
It's so weird. And like
what did you say, April?
I think he had like a strap-on penis or something.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, like
Bro,
Yeah.
what is that? What are you watching?
It's all, bro. I didn't expect this.
Bro,
from
what
this
It's just
going
man.
like
on?
so odd because like
I didn't
it's like
expect this.
listen.
Why did y'all have
It's
to
like
put
listen.
that down as
I
anime to
watched.
watch? To look up
I
for?
watched.
Because people
I
used to
wa- like,
talk
like,
about
long
Black
time
Rock
ago.
Shooter, and I was just like, this might
Because
be
like
Clearly,
nice.
we know
long
why.
time ago.
I don't know.
Long
Bray.
time ago, Black Rock Shooter came out with this like teaser. They came out not like it was 5 minutes I think, and it was about like it was totally different than what the frick this is. But like the girl, like she transformed into Black Rock Shooter, like she's fighting like this other girl in this world, and then like after the fight ended, like she suddenly woke up in her bed or something. I was like, that's some interesting shit. Like, and then I never heard from it from a while and from years, and all of a sudden I heard Black Rock Shooter. I was like, ah. So y'all finally make an anime over this 5 minute teaser. I'm all game, and then I watch it, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, in
What is
episode
that
2,
shit?
one of the guys.
You watch episode 2?
Yeah, I said I was gonna give it another episode, and like
Wow.
episode 2 that hooked me because
You
like
got some balls.
I just
for
was
it.
like, bro, can this get any weirder? Because like it was this guy, this mercenary dude, they meet in one bar, and he was just telling them like, oh how he loved to murder people, he'd kill women, children, anybody, and he'd fuck whoever after.
Wait,
It's
what?
like, wait, what?
What?
And then it was this other girl in the bar, and like he was like, oh, I figure you want to fuck the main character or whatever, and I just was like, bro, what?
You know
Like,
what? I'm watching.
What is
this
going on here?
Just-
Why is everybody like this?
Just for the first 2 episodes, I'm watching this.
Like, it's
I
so-
have to see what the hell this
Don't.
is. No,
It's
I'm doing
so
it.
weird,
I'm,
For
but-
I
your
have to
eyes and
understand.
your senses.
I have to
so
understand. No, I have to
weird.
understand.
Don't.
I have to understand.
And
I have
every
to
episode,
understand.
that robot man is be fucking somebody with.
But
Every episode. Wait,
What is going on?
it's so.
What is
This
So
is the
watch it,
straight.
Javon,
This is the most
Javon.
bizarre thing I've ever seen.
For your
If
own
you-
sanity,
honestly-
this does not have to be in your
This
memory.
is
You
If
don't
you
bizarre.
have to
had,
have
if you
this
had
in
to
your memory.
ask me, like just from first glance, what Black Rock Shooter would be about, none of that. It was none of
Bruh,
that.
I
None
might
of
have to
that.
rate this as a 10 to me. Like this is
What?
You sound.
this is
Oh
bizarre.
my, stop
You
that.
sound like.
This is
You
bizarre.
sound like not even not your boy.
Joey?
Yes, you sound like Joey. You sound like Joey. Ranking school days a 10 just because of how freaking. You sound like Joey.
Joey, he wants some other shit.
You sound like
he
Joey.
wants some other shit.
But,
But school,
alright.
no.
You know, I kind of like school days.
See, because you sick, man. You was watch hentai for a living.
Exactly. You a sick individual.
I don't watch hentai for a
demented
living.
and
You
you
sick.
need help. You need therapy. You need therapy.
Just because I was broadened my horizons. with
Yeah,
No,
that's
you
what we
sick.
call it.
Yeah, that's we call it sickness. But I tell you. So this season, who was the best girl of the season and why? Is it Hiyori?
Who is Hiyori again?
Hiyori. Heroines run the show. Heroines run the show.
Best girl is
And why
Anya.
is it
What about Anya?
Anya is best
Does,
girl.
I mean,
Thank you, Anya.
Anya is everyone's daughter.
Okay,
I'm not
okay,
really
okay.
counting
So,
Anya.
so we
I'm not
okay.
really- I'm not really
all right.
counting Anya.
So you're talking about best girl.
Yeah,
okay,
that's why
well-
I said Hiyori.
Well, then you're.
I say that but I only say that to say that Hero Runs the Show is really good.
It is. I mean,
Yeah,
it is.
really
It is.
good.
Let me tell you, this is like
Really good.
one anime that I just cannot wait, I'm so tempted to read the manga.
That's a manga for
Especially-
this?
I had no
As-
idea that's ranking for
I
this.
think there's a manga for this.
I thought this is based
don't
on
know.
like a game or something,
I like-
I
hold
thought
on,
this
let
was
me
or like
see.
a musical. Or
I
something.
thought this was an original thing.
Or a music video or
What?
something like that.
I'm
shit,
assuming.
oh.
I think it's
I-
based on like an
I
anime music
did
video or
not-
something like that.
I didn't know what
I
this
need
is
to
based
look
off.
up. Let me see.
I thought it was just a manga. But yeah, Hero Runs the Show was really good. I did this sneakily got me hooked.
Yeah.
Especially because it's technically I guess you could say it's an idol anime.
It
Can you
is.
say that?
It's
Yeah.
an island
So-
anime in disguise.
So it's an idol anime, and so the fact that it is, I didn't expect it, but I love Hiyori. It's like she is such, especially of
Well,
the
maybe there is no
last
manga for
last
it.
episode. She won my heart. I must say, like she won my heart.
Listen,
she's the
I
sweetest
want to
girl.
watch the next
She's the
episode because I
sweetest
want to know
girl
what the
I
frick happened.
But her angle? Oh yeah, I
Yes!
want to see how they react to the fact that she injured the angle for them, and it's like, yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
Damn it.
But and like how much
Y'all
I bet you
got
next
me to
episode
like
there's gonna
a
be a
idol
trap meet or
anime.
some shit that's gonna be next.
Probably. Or something like that. So it's gonna be something where they recognize
And
that
then,
she's been
because of her injury, she's gonna lose her placement. Oh my god!
and then they're gonna feel really bad about it, and then they're gonna grow closer.
I feel bad. I
with
feel
them
so
again.
shit. I feel shitty for them. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, then they're gonna grow closer and everything. It's like, I love
I
this.
know.
I love this. This is what
It's
I needed.
like I said,
This is what I need.
a lot of great shows this season.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Apart from Black Rock Shooter,
Your
I
boy
don't dislike
Comey.
anything.
Your boy Comey is also good.
Your boy combing. Oh my
I
god,
know that is so
that
good.
is so
I did not
funny.
think this anime was going to be so good.
Bruh,
I didn't think
that
this anime
rapid
was going to be
episode
so
was nice,
good.
bro.
I didn't start
That
that.
was
I
hard.
didn't start that.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Oh! I finally watched Summertime Rendering. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the sleeper
Why
of the
did it take
season.
me so long?
Yeah.
That need to be at the forefront. Why did it take that first episode? I
They
was like,
start
oh,
so late.
this
They start so late in the season.
yeah, that's why. But I was like, oh, this the time. This the
You
kind
there.
of time we on. I'm
You
like,
there.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, I win this. And then the rest of it, I was like, I so locked in with this story, and it was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Like, and I can feel the tension because each episode with the premise of the whole with shadows and then replicating other human and killing
Last
them
week episode,
and taking their
when he
place.
was in the
Yeah.
house.
Yo, I feel so much tension.
Yeah, man.
Like each episode, I just feel
Listen,
tensions. Like
imagine
who's a
When he was
shadow?
in the house,
Who's not
when
a
he was in
shadow?
the house, and home
Yeah,
Oh
was like,
yeah.
"Why are you looking?" You say, "Why are you looking at me
I
like
thought
that?"
he was
Why-
The
dead.
little girl. Oh wait.
The little girl,
Yeah.
the little
Oh,
girl.
yeah.
When he's putting on the light
Yeah.
and then flicking, it's like, why you
Yeah.
like what's going on? It's like, oh my god, that's like I could feel the tension in this.
She
this
said,
right
"She
moment
said, say,
now.
why are you looking at me like that?"
Yeah, it's
say
like,
something wrong.
Yo, I was like, this anime is good. I'm like, this is really good. This is the kind of
It
suspense
is.
I want.
And then, like she said, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. She said it doesn't matter because I'll
Like,
find
anyway.
out. I'll find out anyway.
Right, and I was like, oh shoot, she about to kill him right now. I was like, oh god, and then she came, and then the other woman came, and then
Yeah.
like, oh god, yeah, I was like, yes, I guess this is the kind of drama I needed. This is it.
How it ended too.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I was very.
Oh, with him
intrigued
finding her in the
with
beat.
girl
Yeah,
and
I was
what
like,
up.
Yeah.
yeah,
Is
I'm
that
like,
actually her? That's
It's
like
like it's
me-
more to
this is what I
shadow.
want to know. Like, is it her shadow, or is like it's her, or is he seeing her?
Yeah.
Like, it's what's happening. Is her spirit lingering? I need to know.
And I don't fully trust the friend now because
So,
I don't.
So,
Yeah,
me
'cause-
neither.
No, like when
Me
because
neither.
like when the
Yeah.
moment the friend knocked on the door and said the keyword, I'm like,
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
I didn't.
that's sus.
That didn't
That's
go.
sus.
That didn't play out how I thought it was going to play out. I thought they would have been like,
Because like when
"Oh,
homeboy said he had to go
the first
through
thing you
something.
say is this."
Yeah.
And that's how I can know. But
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't know that because all of them come at the same time, and then he just nonchalantly say it, and like I don't know.
Yeah.
but, like, it's-
Yeah. But that's what I love
strange.
about it. It
And
gives,
then
it
it's
gives you
also,
that
like,
thing, like you
also,
don't,
like,
you just
we-
don't know who
yeah.
may be
Yeah.
real or not.
And I want to know like what's the deal with like his astral projection
me
that he's
too.
be talking to?
Which
Yeah.
kind of
Like,
yeah.
Is he is he a shadow?
That's-
like,
I think he
That's
is.
what I
I
wanna
think he's
know.
part shadow.
That's the indication. The hint I
could
feel
be.
like
He
they're
could
trying
be
to
part
give.
shadow. Him and his shadow probably
But
made,
they
like,
working
probably
together, though.
combined.
Yeah, but then at the same time, I felt like, is he dead? And it's something like, is he astral projecting and seeing himself in the past and hoping his past? So, there's so much things running, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's like them unveiling plot
Just like
elements.
this
so
is
far
the
it's, like,
feeling
so
that
interesting.
the Higurashi remake or whatever the frick that was should have
Mhm.
been.
Higurashi.
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh, okay,
you know
okay,
the
yeah.
original Higurashi was so good,
Yeah.
but then
Yeah.
they came with this remake or continuation or whatever, and then it was horrible.
I didn't watch the third part because it was
was
the first
horrible.
one, then the second one, and then the last one.
Y'all
I didn't
ever
watch the last one.
watched? It was an old anime called Paranormal Activity.
Me,
You watched it? It gives me
Yes.
that vibe. It gives me that. Remember the homie with?
but I
forget-
still remember when
the
the girls
little-
like
the
when the
little
girls on the
slugger.
gurney and the thing was about to slice her throat. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
With the little slugger homie, the kid with the bat and the rollerblades.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It gives me those vibe. It gives me that vibe, and I like that so
Yeah.
much. Like that kind of mystery is like you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
It's like these part like it's.
I could see it.
Yeah.
can
That's
see
it has an element of stuff like a lot of element, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
far more gruesome than I thought. When the shadow killed the
Yeah.
officer, it's like, yo, this what we on? This what we doing? I'm
Right?
like, damn, fam. But yeah, summertime rendering, really good, really good
Yeah.
so far. Like I am enjoying the hell out of that.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd
You
recommend
know,
it,
like,
everybody.
I know we're talking about so much good things, but like I don't know. I want to talk about like Shield Hero. I'm so disappointed in Shield
I
Hero.
haven't even started yet.
So disappointed in that.
So I've only been hearing what you've been saying.
Shield Hero is just
but
it's not giving you the same vibe as season 1.
And
like
I felt
I
that
said,
might have been
like,
the case, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I
felt that might have been the
prefer
case.
now for me how he was in
the
the first season. Like I prefer his situation in the first season where he was the underdog.
Because like everything is moving so slow. Everything is moving so slow, and they're focusing on this green-haired character that I don't care about.
Yeah,
I don't care about her.
She kind of.
Yeah,
she
so I'm not surprised.
It's very boring. It's like it feels boring. Like I don't know, it just feels very slow and boring to me.
Yeah,
but it feels like no one's moving with urgency. Is what I mean.
I just want to see like what's going to be like the result of this whole thing with the turtle. Like I just
if I last long enough.
Yeah, I just want to see where I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
cause
maybe
I feel bad that I'm actually contemplating on dropping it. Like I feel so bad that I feel like I want to drop.
I don't know. I guess maybe it's one of the like this part of the season is like a very slow build to what's happening. Because like I said, I'm not too shocked because like once the element, the biggest draw for the first season was how Naofumi was as a character. Like he got in a situation where wrongfully accused of rape and everything like that.
Yeah.
So now he has to be this calculated, cold character where he can't trust anybody. So when he found it at the end of season 1, all that changed and switched around. So it's like now he's not the underdog, but he is definitely the one. So I guess it's gonna take some time for really to reestablish the story from that point of view, or like I don't know.
I feel like this was something that they should have saved for like the end.
What's
like,
that?
Like him being redeemed and seen as like a hero and being seen as like the guy
again like that. Like possibly.
Because now it's like,
or at least a more interesting antagonist.
Yeah, we don't have no antagonists.
Yeah,
that's true. Because the first thing was just about us like I hate this girl so much.
Melty.
I hope Melty goes through the biggest, like the most gruesome torture. Like, that was me every episode.
That was crazy, man. We go from Melty to Rachel to Gabby. Wait, that was a dark time.
That was a dark time. Because like, bro, if I gotta deal with one more, like, this is a dark time. But no, that was really how it was. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we can see how it goes. We see how it.
I feel like it's gonna be too late. I feel like I'm gonna drop it, and it breaks my heart to say that because I did love Shield.
I'm gonna stick because I really was waiting for a lot for season 2. So I'm just gonna. But like I said, I haven't started yet.
I'm gonna toughen out.
I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna try.
I just wanna have.
It's just so hard. It's so hard to push through this.
I'm gonna try to stay optimistic and just see what the next arc after this is gonna be like.
Yeah.
I
feel like they need to rush this arc. This is the arc that needs to be rushed.
This one ain't hit.
Probably, that may have been it. But
we don't need that. We don't need that episode that happened last week with them sitting around the fire. We didn't need that. We didn't need that. Y'all could just go on right through the gate, like make the fog disappear instantly and let them go through. But no, y'all had to think, oh no, we can't move because of the fog, so we have to sit there and talk for 25 minutes.
Yeah, gotta do the whole thing. Gotta do the whole 9 yards. But yeah.
I agree.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, everything is moving very. So at least from what I'm watching, moving really good.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna try and watch Healer Girl this week and see what that's about.
You mean the thing of the singer?
Apparently that's another.
Yeah, tell me how that is.
Yeah, I'll check it out and see how it goes. But also, I'm really enjoying. Well, of course, I'm enjoying Aoashi. It's really good. That's my Haikyuu until Haikyuu comes back.
Yes, I know.
That's my Haikyuu until Haikyuu comes back.
Aoashi is so good.
And what's so good about it?
It is good.
I leave each episode wanting to know what happens next.
Bruh,
like
it's good psychology. Good psychology.
No, for real. No,
this close to saying, let me read this manga.
Me too.
Because
I won't lie to you. I'm really close.
I feeling this week, every week waiting. I feel enough of this. I really feel it. It hurts my soul.
I really waiting. I'm ready
this
to
something
see
I wish I could binge read.
Yeah,
I would watch
So,
this
like,
in
the
one day.
moment,
Yeah.
the moment that homeboy like crushed like something in his ribs or something, I was tense. I was so super tense.
Yeah.
Like from there, I was like, oh shit, what did he do?
And
I
then you
know
saw
he
him
did that shit on
losing
purpose.
motivation, and then he
Yeah.
gained motivation, and finally, I felt that goal. I felt that goal.
I get chills.
I know. It's just like so much came off. So much came off of your chest.
Yeah,
It's like, oh my
but
God.
that was really
That was heartbreaking.
they
That
did a
was hard.
great job, fam.
I love it.
I
I
can't
love
wait.
it so
I can't
much.
wait for more.
I love
actually.
it.
I
I
can't wait
love
for more.
it.
Actually. And of course, Spy X Family, great. I can't speak of the
Spy Family is 10 out.
Listen,
When I
that is
finished
my
watching that
show.
episode, I
Is it-
got
is
in
it-
Vicky chat,
show
and I
of
was
the
like,
season.
"Wait,
Is it Spy Family or Spy X?
Spy Family." Like,
so they don't
Spy-
say
don't
X.
say
Spy-
yeah.
yeah,
It's
Spy
just
Family.
like
So it's not
Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah, just like Hunter.
I say that.
Hunter.
I
Yeah,
say
but still.
Hunter. I know, but still.
Yeah,
Spy
but
Family.
I tell Vicky, I was like, I understand now why
Yeah.
Listen,
all
I
y'all
read
manga
this manga
readers
and
We're
this
talking
is
about
so
it so
good.
much. Yeah,
that
to read
this
it's really
is
good.
like that good. Babe. I
Because
say, babe,
because,
this is
because Vicky
this
got
is
me. Vicky,
fucking
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Because at first I was like, there's no way a comedy manga could be like this.
And so far,
It's
like
amazing.
they're doing the
Good.
manga
Mind
justice.
you.
They're doing the manga very justice.
Okay,
They're doing it very well.
I've seen the stuff. And mind you, Gintama exists, right? But I'm like, there's no way. But I understand.
Anya is just
This-
like
the
she
fourth
is
episode
stealing
brought it home.
every
She
scene,
does.
bro.
She does.
Like that,
She
like
does.
the part when they was asking the questions, and she say what Folger was saying in his head, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Wait, what the fuck?
What the
Why
fuck?
you saying?"
And that's the thing about it. That's the
Wait.
thing about Spy Family.
The
It's those
humor
little
is
things.
hit- wait,
It's those little things
It
that
don't
is bringing
mess.
it home.
Wait,
Like,
there's
that's it.
no messes in this
That's it
series.
for
Wait,
real.
it's so
It's the
good.
little things. So when she almost like spy in his face with fresh, she's like, "What?" It's like that's the little things, but it works so well.
And like she just like the way she can't pronounce the words properly.
And I was dying. It's like no one else. Like yo, like I was like, oh, Anya.
And then and
you
they
trying
hit
to
they
come for
hit
Boji's
all the
spots?
emotional beats
I
is hit
see.
too.
No,
good.
Yeah.
I
Like
was
when
expecting
she start crying
I was expecting
and your boy
Listen.
coming,
That's
bro,
not-
like
yeah.
you
I'm
know
like,
the
oh.
medicine they for JoJo.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah,
nigga
yeah.
about to fucking die.
Listen, homeboy,
I
homeboy,
say
it's like
he about to
restrain
die.
myself, restrain.
No, for
Wait.
real.
He's like restrain, damn it.
And then you're on the side, just like
Yo,
tensing up.
She was
But I
ready to
forget
stop.
this-
Wait, like
Listen.
oh my god.
This hits like I am. I got so invested in
It's
this
so
story.
good.
It's like
It's so because like they
This
they
only
hit
three-
beats
three,
so
four
well.
Four episodes in,
Wait.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm so invested in seeing them become a proper family. I'm like, I understand. Spy X
Wait.
Family fans, Spy Family fans. I understand. I get it.
This a
I
win.
get it now.
This a big W.
Is the manga done or is it still going?
It's still going.
I understand.
It's still going.
That's a big W.
Because like
I
right now in the manga, like they're going over Twilight's backstory.
Story?
All right, cool.
Yeah, and like you know what's so interesting is like in I think it was the third episode when the family went out into the city,
Yeah.
and then they show him looking at those boys. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Okay,
It's like, oh my god, because like if you're because it feels like they tie that in so well with what's happening in the manga
manga
now.
currently.
Like I was like, oh my god,
Okay.
like because like if you read like you really
Uh-huh.
feel that it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, Spy Family doing it.
Yeah, this
Great
is
job.
this is
Great
a
job.
guaranteed 10 out of 10.
No, for real. This about to,
Already.
this about to be a strong 10.
Already.
A strong.
This
10.
this deserved to be number 2 on my anime list. This deserved to
Like,
be
yes. The guy almost get it. The guy almost
no
get it.
complaints.
Look how
It ain't gonna possible, Bell Alchemist, because
Oh hell no.
people like April side and they get down
No,
with it.
listen, I like
What?
see. Oh my god, I just don't know. I don't
See?
know.
See?
You had a
I
conflict
don't
in
know.
it,
Look
boy.
at this. Look at this.
This,
Because like I
this
feel like
is
That should tell you.
objectively
That should tell you what.
that good.
That
Wait.
should tell you what. That should tell you
I
everything.
know
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like let me tell you, I
There's actually no
love
denying.
Spy Family.
This
It's
can't
like,
deny the quality
There's like
of the
no
series.
denying.
because
this
like
right
it's
now.
been because like you know it's been a while since I really
Like,
love something
Same.
like Full Alchemist, and it's like feel like because at first I thought, oh, you like Buck no Hero might give me that
Uh-huh.
love, but like no, but like when I started, like when Vicky talked about Spy Family, she said like read it, and then when I started reading, I was like, I really like this shit, and then when I saw a few months later that it's getting a anime, I was like,
Uh-huh.
holy shit, are you kidding me? I was so excited. Like they are delivering so well.
I'm actually-
They're hitting beats so well. Because like this is a mash of different like genres in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Because like you have the comedy, you have like the nice slice of life, and then you have the action and
Action.
the espionage and
Yeah,
stuff, and then
it's a
you
good
mix
blend
it
and
so
done
well,
well.
and you
It's
hit
blend
these
done well.
beats so well.
Flawlessly.
Like I'm actually
So
curious to see
good.
like how the manga's been like if the manga was doing prior to the anime is like because like this is really good. Like
Yeah.
I feel like this should have been like very like high weekly manga wise.
I
Yeah.
think I think
But
I think
found
it,
it
I
good.
think it has some very I think it had some good ratings before the anime was announced, but then like after the
Yeah, that's
anime,
what I mean. Like
they just
before the
Yeah.
anime, like how was the manga doing prior, like all this time? Like
It
I'm actually really
sells.
curious.
It sells.
Yeah.
It sells a lot.
it was
Okay.
selling, yeah.
It sells a lot. I think
Alright, cool,
wasn't
cool.
it in the
It was
top
doing
10?
really well.
I think I did see it in the top 10.
Yeah.
I
The
think,
last
I
time
think it
they
was in
had
the top
that, I
10.
think I
But
did. I think
yeah,
I did.
and like
But
I
alright.
said, manga readers always been telling us like
Yeah, yeah.
this
No,
is
for
the
real.
next big thing.
No, for real.
Like,
They definitely have. They definitely have. They weren't
This
lying. They weren't lying.
very
They weren't
good,
lying.
very
It was
good,
really, really
very
good.
good.
It's
If
really,
there's
really good.
anything you need to watch from this season, it's Spy Family.
Yes,
Like,
watch
But
Spy
no, without a
Family.
doubt.
You doing yourself a
Well,
real
like yeah,
disservice
all
if you were
all
watching
the
this.
hype and marketing towards it was really well deserved because it's really good so far. It's without a doubt, It's
No
not-
misses.
no disappointment.
Even
Yes.
even the openings and the endings perfect.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially
And
the
that
And then
ending.
what
ending is
pisses
all,
me-
bruh, I
especially
love
the
that
I
so
know
much.
that
ending-
ending is so wholesome.
so
That's wholesome.
adorable,
It ties,
babe.
it
It
ties
is
each
so
it ties
wholesome.
each episode up perfectly.
Yes.
And
it is,
listen,
it is.
and like when you look up the English lyrics for these, oh my god!
April, don't touch my heart. Today.
Yeah.
Listen,
Leave that,
especially the
leave that for another
ending.
time. Leave that for
I
another
need
time.
to cry on
Leave
what?
that for another time. Leave that for
That,
another time.
that's just wholesome as fuck.
But yeah,
Which pissed me off, like when people are talking bad about the OP, I'm like,
Oh, we don't
y'all
acknowledge
need
them.
to shut up.
Them people who talking about they sexualizing Anya. Yeah, we don't
Oh
acknowledge
no,
them people.
No, we don't
they,
acknowledge
that was a
idiots
lot
like
of
that.
reach.
they
That was a lot of
a lot of
reaching.
brain dead
That
individuals.
was a lot of reaching.
A lot of brain dead individuals
um,
out there.
the
So,
last-
oh,
I mean,
you see, she has a little pink stuff on her cheeks. It's like, so,
Nah,
like,
that's
she,
reaching.
Nah,
That's
she's
just-
happy?
people
Are you
just-
stupid?
People been reaching.
Just
people
go to sleep.
People just looking for stuff to be weird.
Just
about.
go to bed.
Yeah.
Just go to bed.
Slumber, go
Yeah.
sleep,
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
sleep. This ain't the anime
Um,
for you. Go
yeah.
sleep.
But I guess the last guy I really want to mention from the season I'm really enjoying is Dance this all.
Yes,
Oh,
It's really good. I didn't
yes.
expect to like a ballet anime so much, but it's really good.
Listen, when you come from watching something like Welcome to the Ballroom and Yuri on Ice,
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
it is so
learn
good.
to
So
appreciate
good.
That's
the
true.
dance.
But no, it's really
And
good.
Mappa,
But not just the
Mappa
dance, it's really
does it so well.
the
Yep.
story. Like even this is another one. I'm actually like I'm almost very tempted to read the manga for it. To see where it goes, because I like the progression of the main character in it, and I like everything that's going on. I like the story
Yeah.
that's happening, like each episode. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see them progress and what's going to go. But
Mhm.
but yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good, really entertaining. No
I like
episode
his
that I
goal
don't
too.
like. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
It seems very steep to obtain
Right.
because, like, you know how they were saying, like, this in Russia first of all,
Right. And then
Then they
he's
only
Russia,
accept
and then
30
like
people.
only like,
Right, and then he
30
started
people,
started
and then
he
goes to
started
10.
so late. Yeah,
Yeah.
he started so late and everything. It was like,
Yeah.
all right. But no,
I mean
it's
Yuri, but
good.
look at Yuri and Yuri Nice. Yuri started skating like when he like skating seriously like when he was like what 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it adds, but no, it's really good.
And you know what else? What I really like about Dance This
Uh-huh.
song is just that they really show, because like you know how they always say, oh, like it's such a feminine like thing and whatnot, but then
Yeah.
they actually show you the muscles and the type of training, the
Oh,
core
yeah,
training
yeah.
that you have
Like
to
when
do.
he tried
Like,
to
it's
lift
a-
up,
when
he
she
tried
was
to lift
like,
up,
Yeah.
stuff like
when
that,
the mummy was raising his foot up in the air, I
Uh-huh.
just was like, bro, like,
how
as
right.
a man, how you
Like,
just
how?
get that? How you do that?
But then she did say like his martial arts training has helped a lot with his
Yeah,
his
that's
strength
yeah.
she did
and
say that.
everything.
And then even with like their feet, like I
Yeah.
just like every
Yeah.
time I think of like them being on their toes, I just like that.
It's-
I
Yeah,
feel
if you
like,
ever
man,
look,
Just
like,
like
if you ever look, ballet
I've
dancers
seen
have
some
like
pictures.
very terrible, like their toes are like
Yeah.
destroyed.
fucked up.
Yeah, if you see
Yeah.
pictures of their feet,
Yeah,
like
they are
like
destroyed.
it's such a grueling,
Yeah.
it's such a
It
grueling
grinded my
Yeah.
sport.
gears.
Like I guess you could say sport, but like it's
It
like
is, yeah,
art
art.
form. They're art
I
form, yeah.
just stuff like
but
that.
it's really
is
good.
just-
It's really good.
It's really
it's another
good.
really high. I highly recommend.
I really like how they show the muscles too, like when they doing the jumps or when they stretch. It's like it shows you. It shows
Well,
like it's
I
like
was-
again like it's like
yo.
they're tackling like that toxic masculinity and like
That's
like
another
you
thing.
show.
I
the
was
muscles that it takes, like the strength in the core.
I was so happy for him. Like it's like
we need to have discussions on that more on the timeline. Toxic masculinity in anime and how they counteract that. Like I feel like JoJo counters that perfectly.
Oh yeah, JoJo
does. Because JoJo is flamboyant
as hell. It's good. JoJo flamboyant.
And I think this touching on this too, and they're doing it in a very nice way.
A few
because like they're really showing what you don't see, you don't see in most anime or whatever. It's like because everyone just think, oh, it's such a soft art form and so pretty and sissy, but then you would realize that ballet dancer could kick your ass because they have the muscles for
it. They can.
Like even with, and I was watching,
do a twirl.
I was catching up with Shikamori, even with Shikamori to an extent, because it's like it's showing that you can have a girl that's your protector and a guy that who isn't as like. And it's right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Even with that to that extent, like so, they've had a lot of that. But what I was saying about that, so I was so happy for him when he like finally realized and came to the like realize like this is what I love, this is my passion. He just went full
and he looked so happy
like,
in the hallway.
That's what I was about to say. Him just dancing through the hallway. It's like, look, you do your ballet.
So free, so like not weighted by that.
Do your ballet in the hallway. Don't be ashamed of your ballet. Do that in the hallway.
And then they asked him what he's doing, and he told them like what type of spin that he's doing. I was like, boy.
You go ahead. You be proud of your ballet. That's like,
I know.
Never hide who you are and what you love.
It's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he had to thank homie. Just like because
that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I found you. You saved me. You inspired me. So
you inspired me.
That's really nice. When he say you made me want to do this.
Right. So come back to practice.
And that's such sometimes even some people like won't admit that. They won't admit that, like, but then that's such like what's the word, noble thing to do, noble and honorable thing to say, like, you know what, I am here because of your ass, so your ass coming to practice.
Oh man.
Yeah. But lastly, I just can't wait until the anime of the season starts to take off.
What's the anime of the season?
You know, a couple of kakulas.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
What did you like the first episode? The second episode was kind of slow. The kind of episode was kind of slow.
Yeah.
But I
like her. I appreciate her. Like the main female, like I really like her. Like every time I think
say I'm not
marrying
you, I say you go, girl.
She is just flipped that, and she's a genuinely nice girl.
She's flipping around, right? And then the main MC keeps surprising me because I don't keep expecting him to be the way he is.
But they get me in that scene in the restaurant though, when you thought they would fight each other, because I was like, that makes perfect sense.
It's like that's their daughter, right? She liked them.
So I just was like, bro, I love this.
Yeah, that makes sense. But they didn't get me with that though. They didn't get me with that.
I didn't like that.
But yeah, no, that was a couple of cuckoos. It's really good. I liked the first episode. Yeah, a lot. Like I said, it was a bit slow.
I liked it more than I thought I was going to like it.
Yeah.
Because I thought this was going to be the spicy trash of the season.
The spicy trash of the season. Oh my god.
It still could be.
I mean,
because homegirl, just like homegirl said the phrase, say, hey, that means he's not really my brother.
Actually not my brother.
Oni-chan is not my Oni-chan.
Something wrong with that.
I don't know, like hot trash, you know.
That's really he just likes incest. That's the problem. He just likes incest like this right here. This is it right here.
God.
This the one. This the one. I was waiting for it. That's the chill right there. This about to get him. I'm like, yo, fam.
Oni-chan is not my Oni-chan.
Yeah, it's not really my Oni-chan, but I like it. Like it.
We're not siblings by blood.
I'm waiting to get right. I'm waiting to get more of the third girl now as well. I hope we get that in the third.
That's
episode.
what I'm rooting for. It's the short-haired girl.
No, yeah. I mean, and that's who we actually like. So that's the interesting dynamic.
I like it. Both of them are like, they're like we don't want this marriage.
Right.
We don't want this. We don't like y'all.
Oh yeah.
It's like sometimes in some of these occasions, like in some of these scenarios, it's always like one of the party is like, oh, I want this marriage to happen, but I like how both of them are mature and like, we don't want this.
Yeah, like right. It's like, okay, I'm gonna just tell her straight on. It's like, no, this is not happening. I'm ready to do this. But then at the end, the dad is like, I know, but y'all can live together.
Yeah.
What kind of father does that? What kind of father does that?
It's like, yeah. You take care of
What
my
kind of
daughter.
father does
Yeah,
that?
it's like,
He's a
you
troll.
take care of my daughter. That's cool. It's like, what?
They try
So now we definitely know this is about to get really interested at this point. Yeah. So what? Yeah, man, good stuff. Good stuff going on this season.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even lie.
This is one of the most enjoyable anime seasons in a while.
And I feel like
it's very
the
good.
summer is gonna be just as good.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I feel like this is gonna be a good.
I haven't looked at the summer stuff.
But but especially when we get to winter, so I feel like this is gonna be added to a really good end of a good year of anime. I think we're gonna look back and say this was a really good year for anime. Without a doubt.
This could be the best one.
It could.
In a while.
Now, looking at the time, we were supposed to get to something else.
We can do
that next
this,
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can because a few unexpected rounds happened.
Yeah.
So, but no, we get to that next week. That's fine. That's fine. But so we can end on this note right here. Now for today we get right here. And so thank you guys for listening once again to the Otaku Summit and also watching.
Thank you.
Yes. Hope to see you guys next week. Don't forget to follow us on our Twitter page at the Otaku Summit Pod. Also on TikTok as well as the Instagram page. And to come hang with us in Discord, man, and chill and talk about some more anime and what's going on.
And maybe get some hentai recommendations. Never mind.
Bro, listen. No, you meant that. No, man. You meant that with your soul. You meant that with your soul. You can't wait. You just can't wait to give someone hentai. Like you just like
where the holy water is.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like April is the hentai peddler. I think that I have to switch her name to the hentai peddler. Yeah. Like that's what it has to be. Yeah. Like that's it for now. From this day forward, just the hentai peddler. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But thank you guys once again for joining us, and it's been fun. With that, the Otaku Summit is out. Peace.